I have not the slightest idea what I'm going to talk about. These words echo the uncertainty faced by many, especially those grappling with the challenges of addiction. Alcoholism, a disease both insidious and destructive, has claimed the lives of numerous Hollywood icons. The fame, fortune, and glamour surrounding these stars often conceal deeper struggles that, for many, led them to sacrifice nearly everything for the escape offered by a drink. In this exploration, we delve into the tragic stories of 10 Hollywood legends who succumbed to alcoholism, showing how even the most celebrated lives can be overshadowed by this relentless disease. At number 10, we have Errol Flynn, remembered as one of the most daring and swashbuckling actors of his era. Known for his iconic roles in Captain Blood and The Adventures of Robin Hood Flynn's off-screen life was equally notorious. His motto, "I like my whiskey old and my women young," became symbolic of his lifestyle, a mix of extravagance, hedonism, and rebellion. Flynn's Malibu home, nicknamed Sosis by the Sea, was notorious for wild gatherings and excessive drinking sessions with fellow actor David Niven. His yacht, a floating haven for parties, served as the stage for tales of escapades fueled by alcohol and excess. Despite early health warnings in his 30s, Flynn's determination to live life on his terms ultimately led to his demise. At just 50 years old, he passed away from a heart attack, the victim of chronic health issues exacerbated by his addiction to alcohol, obesity, and cirrhosis of the liver. Moving to number 9, we find Veronica Lake, the iconic blonde bombshell of 1940s film noir. Known for her femme fatale roles alongside Alan Ladd, Lake's ethereal beauty and distinctive hairstyle made her an unforgettable figure. Yet, behind her success, Lake struggled with alcoholism, which began taking a toll on her career by the late 1940s. She once expressed the difficulty of her addiction, saying, "Things got a little tough." Lake's career spiraled, with her filmography dwindling in the 1950s to a single role. Though she attempted a comeback in the 1970s with Footsteps in the Snow *, the magic never returned. Her addiction impacted her health severely. After an autobiographical tour, she was diagnosed with cirrhosis of the liver and died on July 7, 1973, due to acute kidney failure and hepatitis. In a final, poignant tribute, her ashes were scattered in Miami's waterways, a quiet end to a turbulent life. Our next story, at number 8, is Montgomery Clift, an actor who left an indelible mark on Hollywood. Clift's struggle with alcoholism was entwined with his hidden personal battles. In a conservative era when being a prominent Hollywood figure and gay was deeply stigmatized, Clift was forced to hide his true identity, which led him to turn to alcohol for solace. His struggles culminated in a devastating car accident in Benedict Canyon after a dinner party with his close friend and co-star Elizabeth Taylor. Only one glass of wine that night drastically changed his life, leaving him physically scarred and adding to his already mounting emotional wounds. Clift's battles with depression and addiction continued until his tragic end at 45, marking what some have referred to as the longest suicide in Hollywood. At number 7, Mary Astier, an acclaimed actress known for The Maltese Falcon and A Letter to Three Wives faced her own struggle with alcoholism. Her battle began in the 1930s and worsened through the 1940s, leading to multiple personal and professional setbacks. Astier's frequent drinking led to work disruptions and turmoil in her personal life, including 2 divorces and the loss of custody of her son. Despite these challenges, she bravely chose to enter rehabilitation in the 1950s, marking the beginning of a new chapter in her life. Astier continued acting and wrote about her experience in her memoir My Life on Film in which she described the painful realities of addiction and her journey toward recovery, showing that resilience and redemption are possible. Finally, at number 6, Peter O'Toole's story stands out as a tale of unmatched talent paired with relentless addiction. Born on August 2, 1932, O'Toole became famous for his brilliant performances in Lawrence of Arabia and Beckett roles that cemented him as a cinematic legend. Much of his stage work focused on Shakespeare, and his deep appreciation for the classics earned him widespread acclaim. Yet, behind his powerful performances was a life marred by alcohol. Beginning in his youth, O'Toole developed a habit of binge drinking that worsened during the 1960s and 1970s, ultimately leading to the destruction of his personal and professional life. Despite numerous stints in hospitals and attempts at rehabilitation, his health deteriorated over time. Though he earned 8 Oscar nominations, a record he shares with Glenn Close, his career was continually impacted by his addiction. These stories are a stark reminder of the deep and lasting effects of alcoholism. Behind the screen and away from the red carpet, these stars faced immense personal battles that often remained hidden from public view. Their legacies are complex, a blend of talent, triumph, and tragic endings. These Hollywood legends leave us with much to reflect on about the costs of addiction and the resilience required to overcome it. The following accounts reveal the tragic stories of some of Hollywood's most iconic figures who, despite their fame and fortune, struggled with alcoholism, a disease that ultimately led to their downfalls. British actor Peter O'Toole, known for his legendary performances in Lawrence of Arabia and Beckett became synonymous with the idea of an actor who could party all night and still arrive on set ready to perform. Yet, behind the scenes, his doctors had warned that even one more drink could kill him. O'Toole lived with these restrictions until he passed away at 81 from stomach cancer on December 14, 2013, a symbol of the toll of his lifestyle and the myth of the British actor who seemed unstoppable. Dennis Price, born on June 23, 1915, in Twyford, Berkshire, England, saw his life spiral due to alcoholism in the 1950s. A talented actor, Price's addiction led to his marriage ending in divorce and, at his lowest point in 1954, to a near-fatal attempt to take his own life by placing his head in an oven. Despite surviving, his struggle with alcoholism persisted, reportedly beginning each day with a case of Guinness and ending with Scotch. His career suffered, and his health deteriorated until he died of cirrhosis of the liver. He was laid to rest on the Isle of Sark, a quiet end for a once prominent figure in British cinema. Hungarian-American actor Bela Lugosi, forever immortalized as Count Dracula in the 1931 classic film, also suffered from severe alcoholism. His chilling portrayal of Dracula became iconic, cementing him as a pioneer in the horror genre. But Lugosi's struggle with alcohol, which began in the 1930s, overshadowed much of his later career, relegating him to B-movies where he often reprised his vampire roles. Tragically, he died in 1956 due to heart disease related to his alcoholism, yet his influence on horror remains indelible. Welsh actor Richard Burton, famous for his intense and complex performances, began drinking at the age of 12. He once admitted that if he wasn't an alcoholic, he was very close. Nominated for an Oscar for Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, he famously struggled with alcoholism throughout his life, with his drinking escalating dangerously in the 1970s. Burton ultimately sought treatment in a recovery center, but his health had already suffered irreversible damage. He passed away at the age of 58 in 1984 from complications related to his alcoholism, leaving behind a legacy as a masterful yet tragic figure. Hollywood legend John Wayne, known for his larger-than-life roles in westerns and adventure films, had a prolific career spanning over 5 decades. Though diagnosed with lung cancer in the 1950s, he continued to battle alcoholism. Despite his health challenges, Wayne showed remarkable resilience and courage, publicly sharing his story in hopes of raising awareness about cancer and early detection. Ultimately, he succumbed to lung cancer in 1979, leaving a legacy as both a film icon and an inspiration for his fortitude in the face of adversity. American actor Gig Young, whose career high point came with an Oscar win in 1969 for They Shoot Horses, Don't They, struggled with a lifelong addiction to alcohol and tranquilizers. His substance abuse issues escalated to the point where he was fired by director Mel Brooks from the set of Blazing Saddles after passing out on his first day. Despite his achievements, Young's life ended in tragedy, marked by addiction and despair, culminating in a shocking and untimely death in his New York City apartment. These stories serve as sobering reminders of the hidden struggles faced by those in the public eye. The lives of these stars remind us of the power of addiction, the challenges of recovery, and the importance of seeking help.